What's going on, YouTube world and YouTube tribe? Welcome back to LilBigMan Gaming, bring you a review. And I'm sorry it's late. I did get the review to you guys late, and I apologize for that. But life happens. But yeah, as you can tell, got a review for Finding Forest Snake Eyes. Um, let's see. I'm gonna give you a synopsis and then I'm gonna give you little details and stuff, and give you my thoughts on the movie. Let's see. An ancient Japanese clan called I think I'm about to butcher the name. I apologize if I did. I think they called the Arasake. I think that's pretty much what the name is. Arasake. I think so. Yeah, I think that's the name. The Arasake. Sasuke. Welcomes tenacious loner Snake Eyes after he saves the life of their heir apparent. And we all know the heir apparent is Tommy, aka Storm Shadow. Um, uh, Upon arrival in Japan, the heir Sasuke teach him the ways of the ninja warrior while also providing him something he's been longing for, a home. However, when secrets from Snake Eyes' past are revealed, his honor and allegiance gets tested, even if that means losing the trust of those closest to him. So, uh, let's see. We got a it's a pretty good cast. I give you that. Like everybody in the movie is phenomenal. You know, it was great acting. But let's paint the picture before I get into all of that. So Snake Eyes starts off with a tragedy. There's a tragedy that happens to Snake Eyes, and and I forgot to mention this before. This is like the second attempt. Yeah, this is the second attempt at a reboot to the G.I. Joe franchise. It started with G.I. Joe Rise of the Cobra, and we all know how that went. That was a little horrible. Then they tried to come back with the first reboot was G.I. Joe Retaliation. Now that was kind of okay. You know, it was better. I wouldn't even say it was okay. It was good. Cause it was good enough for me to buy on DVD. Cause yeah, I brought it on DVD. I think I even got Rise of the Cobra on DVD as well. But G.I. Joe Retaliation was better with The Rock and all that. So this is like that was like their first attempt at a reboot. This is their third attempt. This is what led us to Snake Eyes. G.I. Joe Origin, I think it's like the full name of it, or they just call it Snake Eyes. But yeah, this is basically this is an origin story, a new take on the origin story. As you remember, in the other two G.I. Joe movies, he was a little kid when he came to the clan. He was taken in, he met Storm Shadow. But in that version, I don't think Storm Shadow and him wasn't really that close. And then the Hard Master was killed, and it was by Zartan, and Zartan took blamed it basically on Storm Shadow to force Storm Shadow into the life of crime and into the hands of Cobra. So we know that's what happened with in that movie. So in this movie, it's a different take. This time, they do start off with Snake Eyes as a kid, but instead of him as a kid finding the ninja clan, he actually does it. You see him with his father, and you see like he's a happy kid. He loves his father. They having fun, but his father is looking over his shoulder for a reason. He's a little suspicious of the surroundings, and maybe it might be somebody in the woods following them. But things happen, a tragedy happens, and this is how he ended up getting the name Snake Eyes, because this tragedy happens, and and the person involved in this tragedy, the bad guy in this tragedy, he, you seen it in the trailer. You see the two dice with the snake eye dice. The two dice that had the double ones was for snake eyes, obviously. The bad guy does something with the dice. Obviously, we could assume a dice was rolled into Snake Eyes, and that tragedy stuck with Snake Eyes to the point where it made him adapt that name to protect his true identity, his true self. So so then we transition to him to as an adult. He's basically, and he's I think that's the scene where we see from the trailers when he's in like this underground fight tournament, and he's fighting against ex-WWE superstar Mojo Rawley. And I'm glad to see Mojo Rawley doing something. That was cool to see that he actually had a part in this movie. It brief, albeit not with no words, just a lot of grunting and big man yelling. I'm strong. I'm going to bash this little guy. He basically had the big man grunts. But yeah, he was the guy beating him up. But then he get a proposition by a certain someone, and this certain person just so happens to be the cousin to Storm Shadow, right? So he tells him, "Hey, you come work for me, and I will give you the vengeance that you seek, because I am the type of person who could find such vengeance. I can help you find and get your vengeance, right?" So this leads into a whirlwind of an adventure where he ends up coming to work for him as the Fish Boy, as we saw in the trailer. Fish Boy. Then that's where we first meet Tommy. Some things happen, and that's when we see from the trailer where he's asked to shoot Tommy, and then beyond that, we obviously you could assess already what happens in the trailer, because I'm not this is a non-spoiler review after all, so you could assess what happened from the trailers. He basically, I'm timing my camera here. He basically that's when they transition to the Ninja Clan, and they try to recruit him, but then there's a whole bunch of twisted turns. Betrayals and secrets, because there's secrets on every side, not just Snake Eyes, but on the other side, we do get to meet Scarlet. She's not in the movie as much as they would have you think. She's on the end of once she shows up, she's in that scene, but then she got like maybe 4 or 5 other scenes she's in, and then that's pretty much it, including the end. So yeah, it's like she's not very much in there, but this is more akin to I think the original comics. I think people were saying like in the original G.I. Joe comics and stuff, Snake Eyes and Scarlet has a serious history with the era Sasuke. So I think I'm messing that name up. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out if I'm pronouncing that name right, but yeah. You see how things come to unfold. There's betrayals and lies and everything like that, and disownment, and we all guess who was the person in this movie who disowned people, but we get to see this particular person's like descent into that, what causes him to become, to go into descent, what pushes him to the other side of the playing field. But in the end, I mean, if I would like to say that if it was, the movie itself was well paced in some points, but and not in others, but it had good choreographed fighting scenes. The fighting scenes was good. My boy from the Raid was in there. Any scene he was in, fighting wise, was good. It had some really cool moments. I mean, you go, oh, okay, that was cool. That was cool. I like that. You have those moments. You do have those moments with Snake. I'm not gonna say you don't. It will be moments in the movie where you go, all right, yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I give you that. I give y'all that. Now you got me back into the movie because then it's like certain points in the movie you just be sitting there like you gonna be in the movie theater sometimes, and if you're like me, you gonna be in the movie theater like. And then when those scenes happen, then you gonna go, oh, that was cool. That was cool. Okay, okay. You know, the blind master, he had some good fight scenes, and then you gonna be like, okay, okay. But overall, it was a decent movie. I won't say it was horrible, but it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. Was it better than Retaliation? No. Is it is it one of the most horrible movies in the franchise? No. I think that's still I think and you know what? No. In my opinion, and this is just me, I think most of y'all will agree, G.I. Joe Rise of the Cobra is still like the worst one. So if you want to go from best to worst, I would say Retaliation, then Snake Eyes, then so on and so forth, wherever how many movies they make. But yeah, Snake Eyes would be from best to worst. Snake Eyes would be number 2. No, the best one would be Retaliation. Then Snake Eyes would be the second best, and third would be Rise of the Cobra. But not saying it would be like the third best movie, but it's just that's where you put it, because it's technically the worst of them because we don't know how many movies are gonna make. Depending on how many movies they make, Rise of the Cobra gonna keep going down that list. But yeah, that's how I would categorize them. Is I would tell you is if you want to know what's the best to the worst, best would be G.I. Joe Retaliation, then Snake Eyes, then Rise of the Cobra. If I were to give this, before I go into that, before I give you what my grade of the movie was, I don't think I actually mentioned this, but like anything, if I give anything like a 7 or above big ups, that means that movie is good enough for me to either watch it again or I actually will buy it to my movie collection. And I'll probably do a video one day on my video. I collect not only just video games, but I collect movies and systems as well. So I'll probably do a video one day on my collection of video game systems and movies and whatnot. But anything below a 7, which means anything that's a 6 and under, is a movie that either I will watch once and never watch it again, or if it's like a 6, it's good enough for me to watch, but is it not good enough for me to watch a second time or buy it? But anything that's a 7 or up is something that's good for me to buy and watch again. And the thing, when I give this, I'll tell you this, I was going to give G.I. Joe, or I was about to say G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes, or Snake Eyes. I was going to give Snake Eyes 5 big ups, but I changed it to 6 because it wasn't that bad. Because 5 or a 6 is still like an okay movie, and anything like a 4 and down, obviously you would say that's a horrible movie. No, you know what? 5 is meh, and 6 is okay. I give Snake Eyes 6 big ups just because it's an okay movie. At times it just had me just bored at certain points. Certain points was fun, certain points was cool. Obviously it's an origin story, so they try to tell the origin story of Snake Eyes, and it was cool, but they said, okay, like the way I put it is, if they said that they want to make another sequel to the Snake Eyes movie, I'd rather for them, this is how much I enjoy Snake Eyes, I'd rather for them, the next G.I. Joe movie to actually be a G.I. Joe movie with the dude Henry Goldberg coming back as Snake Eyes, but stay in the G.I. Joe movie. I don't need another movie. I don't need a follow up to Snake Eyes because I didn't enjoy it that much to be like, yeah, give me another Snake Eyes movie. It was just okay. Like I said, I give it 6 big ups. It was an okay movie. I most likely won't buy it on DVD. Most likely won't watch it again. But yeah, I don't see myself watching that movie again. No, I don't. I don't see myself. It wasn't, and like I said, it's not bad. It just, it is what it is. I just really didn't enjoy it like that. But that's me. That's my opinion on Snake Eyes. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of the movie Snake Eyes. Do you agree with me? Do you think it was actually better than what I think it was? Do you think it was just about this, just about right, or whatever? Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, I got another review video coming for you. Another late review, obviously, for SmackDown. I got that coming for you, and some gameplay videos. So stick around. But if you enjoyed this review video, hit this button right there in the upper right corner for all of my reviews. For this, but that would be for like all of my movie TV show reviews. And if you enjoyed my review so much that you want to support the channel, then hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notifications. And as always, hit any one of these videos for more of my amazing, so good, that's not really that good content. That's a joke. No, my stuff is really that good. No, it's good. Subscribe. No, I'm not good. That's wrestle talk for you. But yeah, peace out. Got another video for you.